Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Wednesday night breakfast. Wait a minute. Wednesday night, Wicked Wednesday. As you can see, the trucks are out here tonight in Bristol, and they are not having a good time during practice, but that's why it's practice. They're pushing their trucks to see what they can do because this is the time that they can do that. We've been seeing this, we've been watching practice for a little bit here tonight, and as you can see, there's been a lot of trucks that you guys have just seen, but there's been a lot that have been out there that have been doing that most of this practice session so far. So these guys are really pushing them hard. See, there goes another one. Oh, there's another one behind him. So it should be an interesting race. We've got, how many laps are we tonight? Are we 150 again tonight? I'm not sure. I forgot to look at that beforehand. Let me get on that. I'll get right back to you. We are again 150 laps tonight in Bristol with the trucks. So hopefully, we'll have a good race. Last night we went 97 laps, I think was what the final count was. 97 laps on green in Bristol. Just tells you the caliber that we've got here of racers. Now again, we see a lot of the trucks spinning out during practice. That's because they're pushing their trucks to see what they can and can't do. So we shouldn't see as much of this during the race. But you never know. So again, as last night, tonight's race is brought to you by RGC Motorsports, and they are again bringing early awareness for autism. That's why you see the little banner up in the right corner. You see the RGC Motorsports logo. Recognize the signs, support the journey. Autism affects 1 in every 36 children, and early awareness can make a world of difference. The earlier we recognize the signs, the sooner a child can get the support they need to grow, learn, and thrive. Some early signs include delayed speech or limited communication, avoiding eye contact or social interaction, repetitive movements or unusually focused interests, sensory sensitivities. RGC Motorsports races for more than trophies, they race to make a difference. Help us raise awareness and support the families on their journey. For more information, reach out to TJ in her Discord or someone else in the league, and we can get you in touch with the proper information. So, this is something that's near and dear to TJ's heart. His son has autism, and he has come in and sponsored these 2 races for this cause. We will let these guys go around, do their practice laps. I got a couple of other things that I got to set some stuff here. All right. So I see my co-broadcaster, the guy with all the major information, is up here with me. Major information. I don't know what a plethora is, but I do know what a plethora is. Good afternoon, good evening, B&B. See, the guys back to some other colors on the trucks tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just see one? Did I just see one? Towards the front. There it is, right there. 81, Mr. McCauley. Running the autism awareness paint tonight. You can see TJ Lee right in front of him. He's got the little banner on there on his rear fender. So we do have one tonight that's in the autism paints. And Bert, you took some laps around here tonight, correct? Or attempted to take some laps around here? Well, you never know. You never know. They could surprise us. Oh, you can't hear Bert? Shoot. That's my fault. There, now they can hear you, Bert.
Yeah, it's too bad. I was telling how awesome a viewer B&B is and all that, really talking her up, and you had me muted.
Yeah, well, she's gonna have to just imagine what you said now. So anyways, since I asked the question and you answered, but nobody could hear you, I will ask again. So you got to try and practice around some laps, and how did that go?
Oh, it's awesome. The car handles so freaking incredible. You can't even believe it, man. I mean, I couldn't even. I got scared off the track.
You got scared
so
off
fast. No, it's loose. It's really loose. They're gonna have to freaking be on their toes for 150 laps. There's really no time to relax, or you're gonna find yourself spun out. Gonna be another race of attrition, probably.
Nope. Getting ready. They're gonna reset and do their qualifying laps. Vern was gonna try and get out there and get another practice lap in, but got shut down.
I'll be right back.
All right, sir. Got a new name that I'm not aware of here, Ronald Hall. I think I have seen him once before, if I remember correctly. So these guys are going out there. They're doing a qualifying laps right now. Right now we're riding around with Ronald Hall. Got Chuck Sweeting out there.
Vern's heading out.
Looks like Sanu just hit the wall. We just missed it. It's a Steele going around. Keaton Tripp. Looks like he's again gonna be, as of it standing right now, he's gonna be possibly the guy to beat again.
Best I could pull was a 14.7.
Well, Vern just got a 14.559. That's going to put him in second currently. See how this all patches out, but got Ricky going around.
Race admin just ripped me out of the broadcast booth, freaking smacked me around. Said, talk him up or else.
So for any of you guys that are in here, if you can hit that like button, hit that follow if you're not already following us, or that subscribe. Sorry, it says subscribe over here. I'm used to the Twitch side. Hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, and that will let you know, give you a notification next time we go live, which will be next week in Kansas.
Yeah, a little bit of talk whether you'll be doing solo next week or not.
Yep,
I
it
want
might
to get
just
back
be
in the
just
truck
me.
myself.
And if you want to get in the truck, we are okay with that. We will struggle bus it just fine.
You do just fine.
We just won't have all the technical terms like you have.
Like kerfuffle.
That I think is the Nation calling card now. That gets said and all of a sudden Nation shows up. See Austin Wagner already pre-celebrating up here in Victory Lane.
I didn't even say. What you got going on there? Is he levitating or what?
No,
On my view.
He drove up into the, there's a little victory thing here.
Yeah, well, the chase view takes out the building and looks like he's levitating.
Yeah, if you go to TV1, it'll show you that. It looks like everybody's qualified. That's gonna qualify, so we'll wait for him to place. But as it stands right now, you got Austin Wagner's taking the pole. Tommy Haynes is second. Keaton Tripp third. Vern Bradley is gonna start fourth. Nick Hunt is gonna start fifth. Rick Fagone is gonna start sixth. Richard Holland is gonna start seventh. Chuck Sweeting will be eighth tonight. Let's see, John Snoo's going to start 9th. Randy Showers is going to start 10th. Roy Hyde will start 11th. Oh, we see 53 is coming out to do their laps. So we'll see where he gets placed. But Ronald Hall is going to start 12th. Seth Steele will be 13th. And Greg Parmalee is currently 14th. So I'll hop in here with Ivan and ride around with him on his laps. See where he places. Looks like that was good enough to put Ivan in 10th. I'm not sure yet. There we go. Now everybody's placed. So we've got 23 tonight. No, 21. Yeah, 23 tonight. 23 tonight.
Minus me.
It's 22 tonight. Let me get this up here. We'll go to our gridding. Side of the face so I can see what I'm saying here. All right, so first is going to be Austin Wagner. Outside of him is going to be Tommy Haynes. In third place, you're going to have Keaton Tripp, and to his outside is going to be that 14 of Vern Bradley. Fifth place is going to be Nick Hunt. You're going to have Ricky Fagone outside of him in sixth. Richard Holland is going to be starting seventh place tonight, with Chuck Sweeting next to him in eighth. John Sanu is going to start in ninth place, with Ivan Joins to his outside in 10th. Randy Showers is going to be starting 11th place, with Roy Hyde in 12th. Ronald Hall is going to be starting 13th tonight, with Seth Steele starting his outside in 14th. You got Greg Parmalee is going to be starting 15th place, with Burt Wilson up in the booth.
Reading. Hole in the field.
Hole in the field. So that's going to put Jeff Gilmore in 16th technically, but starting 17th. Glenn Jameson's going to start 18th. TJ Lee's going to start 19th. Mike McCulley will start 20th. Terry Kahn will be 21st. Craig Seitz will start 22nd. And Gary Wright will start 23rd. That is all the 23 vehicles.
Yeah, and the 88, Ronald Halls, I think, is a new driver. This is quite the track to debut. Hopefully he'll have some good luck.
Yeah, I was looking. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's been here in the past. I was gonna look that up actually. Do not see him in the truck list.
Yeah, I think this is his debut race.
Well, like you said, picked a hell of a race to debut.
Looks like Tommy's running a new paint tonight, the Crown Royal.
We got Tommy in the Crown Royal. I saw another one that was new paint scheme tonight too. I think it was. Who did I see it on? That might have been on. It might have been on yours actually.
It's still the Red Bull Summer Edition. It was just different color.
Is it silver?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was yours I saw then. But I imagine if you started racing tonight, not really.
You never know. Hang back in the back. Everybody takes themselves out. B&B wins.
And we're going green. Up here in the front, see how they got. You got Keaton jumping. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but Tommy went way wide into the wall there. Oh, we got trouble. We got trouble. We saw it.
Yeah, that took about half a lap.
Saw Vern kind of sneaking around there, just got by. We got. Well,
Everybody did a heck of a job avoiding him. Looks like someone couldn't get checked up and roughed up Chuck a little bit.
Ronald ended up taking the barrels in the pits.
Oh, that sucks. That'll end your night quick.
Yeah. Ivan got in the back of Chuck there, it looked like. Chuck kind of tagging the wall a little bit.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad for Chuck. It looks like Ronald got the barrels with his right rear, so he should be all right too. This place doesn't require your truck be pretty, just to steer straight.
Looks like Ronald already called it a night, though. It was a quick debut. What's going on, Oliver? That is exactly what you saw. See Chuck in there getting some repair work done. Back up here to the front. Well, this will give a little bit of a redemption for Tommy. Saw him get loose and catch the wall a little bit there on that start, so gives him a little bit of redemption to try again. Weren't able to grab a couple spots out of that though. He had fallen back a little bit too, and back into fourth now where he started.
Well, here we go. We got him lined back up again to give this another shot. One more pace lap, it looks like.
Pace car's down.
Oh,
And
not
they're
live.
off. Austin getting that nice jump. You got Keaton sticking right with him, though. Looks like Vern might have tagged that wall just a little bit on that. Put it on Tommy. Work his way back up to the front. What we'll do is we'll hop up front. We'll hop into the... Hop into the driver's seat with the leader. See how he's driving, and we'll hop back into Vern and see how he's doing. See, we get to about 7,600 RPM on that stretch. Almost 77 on that one.
These two corners are different. It's kind of an egg shape almost, but you see them getting right down on that line. That takes some skill to get down there and not spin out.
Back with Vern here. Even trying to chase these guys down. And watch the battle in front of Vern. Oh, Vern getting a little loose there. And yellow flag's out.
It's like the 04 and somebody else was involved.
04 got loose, started heading towards the wall. Kind of spins out. Saw somebody spin out behind him. Who's that orange? Wind back here quick. Well, that was Dakota. That's who that is.
Ah, that's why I couldn't find him. He's really the 4 on the score board, not the 04.
See them both kind of checking up. We'll get back up to this, up to the front here. Caution number 2. It's going to be a long night if it's going to be caution every 2 laps.
Yeah, well, even pacing, it's only 150 at a half mile, so they can't stretch it out too long on us. I think pacing is still like a 30-second lap. So that's still pretty quick.
Right, Paul? It could be a long night. I mean, it'll still be a quick night. It may be a normal length night. Let's put it that way.
There you go. Considering the half miles are somewhere around 30 seconds a lap when under green. This'll save anybody who came in and topped off should be able to make it from here, I think. So if they can get it figured out, they shouldn't have to pit.
Something tells me that there will be more opportunities to pit, though.
26 gets a good launch.
Where did right next to it. Where's that vehicle am I thinking? I'm thinking the 4. That's what I'm thinking. We're missing one tonight, aren't we?
2 of them. Noah, too. Didn't see him last night either.
Oh, you missed tonight because of the download? I know, who was it? Somebody missed last night because of the download. Uh-oh! No. Oh no! Oh no!
I didn't even see it, who it was. Was it the Fleeters?
Yeah. Rewind that back here.
Oh, yeah. Looks like
26 came down into...
I was going to say the other way.
Oh, were you?
At 28, diamond to the corner. Diamond up into...
26, you mean?
20... Oh, 20. Yeah, 20 came up that looked like into the 26.
Oh, yep. 26 was holding his line, and 20 came up into him.
That's 20's not his normal number, is it?
No. I think normally he's
Okay.
4.
Yeah, that's what was throwing me.
Yep, his truck's dog-legging it. Oh,
Yeah, that's a serious problem there. That's going to be steering, so he might not be knocked out, but it's going to be
You know, we
lengthy
saw him-
repairs.
When he spun out, we saw him get a hard hit from Ricky. And a couple others, so... You see Ricky T-bone right into him here. That's gonna switch some things up. We saw you
It'll
part
trigger.
the ways there. We saw you part the ways there, Macaulay.
Usually the front's where you want to be, because that's where you can stay out of trouble and just run.
John's coming into route for 17.
I don't think I was on Tommy. On for going.
And they're going green.
Gives us a new leader for the night, Tommy Haynes.
Yes, it does.
Sanu following him in second.
Yeah, Ivan right behind Snu, putting a little pressure on.
Roy Hyde, Nick Hunt, Macaulay in fifth, so got a new pack that really shuffled the field.
So currently you got John Snu running second. Ivan's challenging him for second row. Mimics. There you go, Ivan taking second. You got John Snu's now in third. You got Roy Hyde in fourth. Mike McCulley, as Bert stated, is in fifth. You got a battle behind him between Vern and Nick Hunt. Nick Hunt, get back out there. Vern's going to get around McCulley. Nick's going to go through that, try and get through that door too.
Vern might be the fastest one in the front pack. Oh, they almost spun out in front of him. Now they're spinning behind him. chaos everywhere. Cats living with dogs, total chaos.
That didn't bring on a caution, it doesn't look like.
They did get down off the track, so that probably kept it from throwing the caution. It's unfortunate for those guys, but it doesn't look like they got any serious damage.
Cully tagged the wall pretty good, it looks like, but
Yeah, I see that on the broadcast now.
it's unfortunate for him, but now Tommy's got a heck of a lead on Ivan. See that nice gap that Tommy's got in front of Ivan. Getting spread out now, but behind Ivan you got Mr. Vern Bradley. You got McCulley is down a lap, unfortunately now because of that last incident, so he's falling behind now.
He looks like it's not handling too great for him. Just about lost it with Vern under him there.
You got Roy currently in fourth. So there you can kind of see 1, 2, 3, 4 in the distance. Behind Roy, you got Richard Holland. Trying to catch up and do something. See him coming up on Roy pretty quick here.
You know, we really haven't had a chance to see what anybody has, you know, qualifying one little bobble and you're in the back, so it's kind of hard to see what everybody had with all these early cautions to boot.
Right? See Roy tagging the wall that lap around. Behind him,
Yeah.
you can have Seth Steele.
That might have been a case of go ahead and take it. Oops, I gave too much room. I've done that a number of times.
There's something about that wall. It likes that you get too close and it just sucks you to it and you can't get off of it.
The place is really pretty narrow. You don't have a lot of leeway to just be giving people a lot of room.
Behind Roy, you got Austin making his way back up to the front after that prior incident, spinning out his teammate. And they were out in front. Behind Austin, you're going to have TJ Lee. Sorry, go ahead, Bert.
I was just going to say, it looks like Keaton has the meatball flag, so he got some serious damage.
That's too bad.
He can even get back in.
Glenn Jameson behind those guys, and we got another yellow flag.
It was at the start finish. Looks like Ivan was involved. Steele. TJ. So good place to start. Yeah, you got it.
You see Ivan breaking loose, tagging the wall. And he spun out in front of Seth. Seth didn't have anywhere to go. Pushed down and tagged TJ on the inside. So we'll get them guys all reset. That was caution number 4 now. 5th incident with caution number 4. For some reason, my thing is saying that Vern is in front and Tommy's in 4th. So
Yeah, the pits are kind of tricky here. It's hard to, you can lose track of where you're at. And you can either have a full pit where everybody has to come in at turn 2 and go clear around the track, or you can have a split pit where you can enter in turn 3, turn 4. And even then, there's a orange square way back that you got to get under that, or you get a flag for unsafe entry. Yeah, looks like Keaton called it a night.
So on this restart, we're going to have Vern Bradley starting first. Richard Holland's going to be next to him in second. Austin Wagner is going to be third. TJ Lee is going to be fourth. Glenn Jameson is going to start fifth. Randy Showers is going to start sixth. Jeff Gilmore is going to start seventh. Tommy Haynes is going to start eighth. Chuck Sweeting will start ninth. And Ivan Jones is going to round out the top 10 at the moment. Not sure if he's going to have to check back. Got the top 10 on the side there. And we are
Gary Wright has a
session. They already went green.
Looks like Gary Wright has black. You know, he's coming in again to clear it.
We got Vern up front, Austin behind him, Richard behind him, and TJ behind them. How many do we have left? Well, we still have 17 are still connected, it looks like.
Yeah, 12 of those on the lead lap. The way things are going, the rest will have an opportunity to get a wave around a lucky dog.
Austin's going to come up and challenge him.
The lucky dog is the first car lap down, so all those lap down guys, they'll all be fighting each other for that spot. Kind of a race inside the race.
Guys are starting to settle down a little bit. We're at lap 53 out of 150.
You're still going pretty quick, considering the number of cautions. I was surprised to hear you say 53. It's a third of the way through.
Vern catching up to some lap traffic here. Let's see if we can start working our way back through the stuff here. I was going to go back, but Austin keeps challenging him. I don't know if I want to leave this.
Doesn't look like there's a whole lot else under contention right now.
Looks like Ivan and Randy switching spots. Other than that, go on back to that battle.
Got Tommy trying to make some moves, him and Chuck. Tommy's looking pretty fast. He's got a lot of traffic to work through. 17. He's passing him low, passing him high. Wherever he meets him, he's coming up on Ivan now. So he's gotten 4 or 5 spots in as many laps.
Ivan pushing it there, trying to catch up with Glenn Jameson. Some kind of tag his back end on the wall again.
And that's something you don't want to do. You gotta take care of it. Race the track.
outside. Glenn gave him lots of room.
Talked to Glenn earlier tonight, and he's sick, so he's out there driving ill, but doing a pretty good job anyway.
Tagging the wall again there. Looks like our next battle is back here with Randy.
Oh, no, Ivan tagged the wall real good. Now he's going to give up the spot to Tommy and might give it back to Glenn. That all happened right in front of the guys on the screen there. It'll take Ivan a few laps to get his confidence back up. Whenever you just wipe out, that scares you for a couple of laps.
Back into Glenn again there. Glenn's going to move up and let him around. Bouncing around some different cameras here, just get some different angles of what we got going on.
It's about the best action what you got showing right now. Wagner's trying to do everything he can to catch Vern, but he's not really closing the gap, so not too much going on up front.
Just a little quick check up here on these guys. So Vern had a good night last night until he didn't. He was doing really good, got all the way up front, and then ended up getting in caught up. One of the wrecks and ended his night.
Yeah, he was probably one of the fastest cars on the track, but that doesn't always help you dodge the trouble.
Looks like right here the battle between Ivan and Roy is kind of the closest battle we got right now. And then moving back behind them, you got Randy Showers. You can see there's a little bit of gap behind them, between him and Roy Hyde.
Nope, Ivan pinging off the wall again.
Up to his chopper view, you see a little bit more of the track. You can kind of see the gaps that we were seeing. Behind Randy, you got Glenn Jamison. Lost a couple spots since the last time we saw him.
Yeah, he's probably just in I want to survive mode.
You see the 66 is Seth Steele, but he's not actually in the next spot. The next spot is Chuck Sweeting. 66 is a lap B. And behind him, you got Jeff Gilmore. He's trying to get around. Trying to take the outside line to get around Chuck. Right now is your battle for 10th.
Yeah, one of the pit lane views kind of give you an idea how spread out they are. Stationary view. They're getting spread out pretty good now. Pretty much cars all around the track.
Got a mix right there with Ricky and them guys.
Yep, that was the leaders that just went by. And here they come again out of 4. Oh, nope, they already went by. That's how fast they go around here.
Saw them grouped up here, and then they're starting to put some space between them again. But Ivan Jones currently running 7th. Ricky Fagone, who's in front of him, is currently running 13th. So you can see how we've got mixed cars all the way around.
Wagner's getting up there trying to put a move on Vern, but couldn't hold it on the bottom. They're coming up to a lap car here too pretty soon.
already missed 4 of them, Nation.
Yeah, Nation, they just got it going green. What are you doing? Took us 50 laps to get it green.
Vern's leading in front. Don't give him a caution now. He will not be happy with you.
Those two kind of battling around. I don't know if that slowed them up or if Tommy's that much faster, but Tommy's right on them now, so he's got it going the right direction there now.
It looks like Vern's been slowing up a little bit, so he must be starting to break loose a little bit more than he had been.
Yeah, I just saw his tail wiggle there off. He prefers the bottom side. You see he wiggled it again there.
So back here with Tommy and see if he's got something for Vern.
You can be faster than some.
Oh, there he goes.
Keep it out of those barrels.
Looks like he saved it. Kind of tagged the inside wall just a little bit, but
as long as he stays down there, it probably won't be a caution. Nothing really hurt, but his pride.
I bet there's some choice words being said though.
Vern is a very animated driver.
We would hop in the cab with him right now, but all you would hear would be...
Right? Looks like he's still having trouble handling. He wiggled again. He may not be liking the tires. He might have burned up the right rear.
You see Austin back up on him. Gonna lap him now. That's how quick it is on this track.
Those long, slow slides do a number on your tires, too. So that's going to leave about 10 cars on the lead lap.
So first place currently is Austin Wagner. You got Tommy Haynes trying to get around Vern right now. He's currently in second place. Richard Holland is back here in third place. You got Roy Hyde is fourth place. And Randy Showers is fifth place. Ivan Jones oh, there goes Ivan. All right, so we'll go back to Randy. So that's going to put sixth place as Ivan, or I'm sorry, as Jeff Gilmore. Oh, you see him breaking loose a little bit there in that corner. Seventh place is going to be TJ Lee. Got eighth is Chuck. Ninth is Glenn. And Vern's actually in 10th place. When you jump around, you got Ivan is back in 11th place, so he lost 4 or 5 spots on that spin out. John Snoo's currently running 12th. Rick Fagone is going to be running 13th. Mike McCulley is running 14th. Seth Steele. Let's see, we don't have to jump very far to see that.
Ivan about went around again. He's got sparks shooting off the right rear and he ain't even hitting the wall. I don't know if he's got a tire down or if it's just net code. Oh, yeah. Some of these guys may not have gotten any tires yet, and 100 laps is quite a few to have on them at this point. There's probably a few of them that aren't liking it right now. It looks like Ivan's one of them.
Both him and Sue tagging that wall pretty hard on that lap around.
His has the symptoms of something wrong with that right rear. Either it's burned up or it's actually flat. Because he just cannot even go through the corner with any kind of speed without getting a tail out there. Trying to get a view of his right rear, but
yeah, I think without somebody behind him, I don't know if there's a really good.
You can rotate the cameras, but the wall's right there.
Right there. No, yeah. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, he freaked out the 38. It doesn't look flat, but that sucks for the 38. He was doing everything he could to not hit Ivan.
I'll go rewind back on that and see.
Yeah, Ivan's got it on the apron now, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go get some tires.
Pick it right up with the 20 right here, leading everything. Currently almost 2 seconds ahead of second place, which is Tommy Haynes. Tommy battling with TJ right now. TJ's left traffic.
Is that Chuck I saw lurking around back there for third now?
Chuck is back in 8th.
Oh yeah, he's a lap down. Shoot, there's only 6 cars on the lead lap right now.
Yep, we got 6 cars on the lead lap. Yeah, TJ Lee's actually in front of Chuck.
That's what you get when there's no cautions for a spin to the apron. You have to check up and it costs you a bunch of time.
Go back and see Richard Holland out here all by himself, kind of. 38 behind him, just tagging the wall. .38 of Gary Wright. Gary's running 16th place right now.
Yeah. He's 5 down now after trying to avoid Ivan and losing another lap because of that. 5 laps down and still in 16th. Shoot, Brazy, even you could get a top 10 here, it looks like, tonight.
Well, there's still a lot of cars running. There's still a lot of trucks running.
Yeah, we only had, what, 2, 3 drop out?
See Randy and Roy battling right here. This is your position for 4th. Ivan says he's got some issues with his toe. Yellow flag is out.
Well, it's in front of these guys. Couldn't see who it was. It was in front of Ivan. Was it?
That's not it.
Was it McCulley?
Let's see him and Him and Ricky battling.
Yeah, it looked like maybe McCauley turned in for the corner before
Yep.
Ricky and just come down and dinged him.
Oh, you see Vern coming in behind him and hitting him hard.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them. Chuck got it. There was a bunch of them that got it out of that. So that's going to really shake up the field again. McCauley's missing his front clip, it looks like. But as long as he's steering, it's all right. Yeah, TJ came up and tagged Tommy.
Yep.
And your reflex is to jam the brakes when you see a wreck, and if you're in the corner here, that's just asking to go around. Sounds like they're having difficulty hitting that pit entrance that I talked about earlier, that little orange square about way out into turn 4. If you don't get under it, you're going to get a black flag. Put you at the end of the field. I don't see anybody with a black flag out of all that.
These guys are gonna regroup.
Do you have the broadcast paused or did the stream freeze?
Not sure. I think we're still going.
Why'd mine stop?
Green flag, green flag. Austin getting a nice jump. Got Richard Holland next to him. Austin getting a nice jump. He's out to a half-second lead in front of Richard already.
Hey, now don't forget this noise. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna go running some clean track.
Oh!
Got right.
What was that?
Oh, somebody, Sanu's around. Looked like, yeah, that was Sanu, yeah.
Is that who it was?
Dave did, evidently.
I was trying to see. I saw somebody going around back there.
The only reason I could tell is he was so sideways I could read the number.
We're back up here. We see you got the battle right here. This is 2 through 6. You got Richard, Roy, Vern, Randy, and Tommy. All bad. Oh, there's Chuck. Chuck's up there now, too. Yeah, Chuck's up there now, too. But I think he is... Oh. Oh, I'm all confused
Chuck,
now.
Yeah. There's only 8 on the lead lap, and Chuck isn't one of them. But with all that chaos and mayhem, it's lap 128 or so now. So we're almost done with this thing, Brady.
We got 23 to go. 22 to go. And we've had some major kerfuffling going on.
There was kerfuffles all over the place. Kerfuffle of kerfuffles. Uh-oh. That was Showers and Hyde. I couldn't quite see what happened. I don't know if it was Roy's fault.
Chopper view. Wind that back a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like Roy ping-ponged off the wall, and that checked him up enough that Vern punted him.
See Roy getting up there.
Ale came loose and slapped the wall, and That was enough to point him in Randy's direction.
Him bouncing off the wall there. Vern gets in the back of him. He bounces off the wall into the 21. Spins the 21, and cars are dodging. Trucks are dodging. Sorry. Trucks are dodging.
Vehicles.
Vehicles. Vehiculars.
That's not how you want to be going around Bristol either. Backwards.
But it'll give some of these guys a chance to go in and get some tires.
Vern got in that. He was set up for the lucky dog, but because he got involved in that, he won't get it. I don't know. That would put Seth Steele up for the lucky dog. Vern would have been able to check up. He'd have gotten a lucky dog there, but what can you do?
Well, while we are on this caution, again, we want to note or let you guys know that we are again sponsored tonight by TJ Lee and RGC Motorsports for their early awareness for autism. It's all about getting the kids the early support they need to grow, learn, and thrive. If you want more information, reach out to somebody in the league or TJ into the Discord, and we can get you the proper information to help you out with that. If somebody that you know needs help with that or wants help trying to recognize the signs, let us know, and we will try and help you out, get to the proper people for that assistance. So.
And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and share and get the league out to your friends here and see if we can get some more people watching the broadcast here. We'd appreciate that.
Green, green, green. See Austin getting another nice jump again.
Gilmore's gonna get... Or no, that's Holland. Gonna get Gilmore. Ricky, Tommy Haynes. They're thinking about 3 wide on him.
They were thinking about it hard that time.
That's got to be making Richard a little nervous. He's just trying to run his line and go. Like Tommy backed out of that situation, let it settle down a little bit, make another go at it. That's got Jeff Gilmore in second now. I don't know if we've seen him on the podium yet. I haven't seen him on the track a lot.
I don't believe he's been on the podium yet.
Nation, show up with 10 laps to go. What the hell? You're not getting paid.
I'm here for the clutch.
You're not getting paid for 10 laps.
They call me the closer.
They call you something, and I don't know if closer is the word they call it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I ever heard that particular name, but...
Well, the list is long but distinguished.
Yeah, I ain't touching that. There's jokes to be made there, but I ain't going there.
Really, make one. Oh, wait.
And we got a yellow flag.
I didn't even see it.
This is why I didn't want to be here.
Oh, it was in front of these guys.
Who was it? 60? I don't know. I couldn't tell who it was.
And grandstands.
So much chaos.
let's rewind this here and see what we see.
Yeah, it looks like it might have been Tommy involved in it. Yeah. So Holland gets into the wall.
Loose.
Tommy goes to dodge him, and then he's just all out of shape, and Roy finishes him off.
Yep.
Not really Roy's fault. Not much he could do. See him coming through there. Glenn got a piece of Roy. A couple others.
You see him getting loose and checking up, and then he cut down and right in front of Roy. And
that one's going to be a hard one to call about whose fault that is. I mean, I think I'd kind of call that a racing deal. Kind of the accordion effect. Richard had a problem that caused Tommy a problem that Roy made into a caution.
I don't know.
But there wasn't nothing Roy could do. He couldn't miss him.
Oof. See Roy taking a hit from somebody that was passing through.
Yeah, that's Bristol for you.
That was Glenn.
Yeah. Clipped him, yeah. He'd stayed pretty clean most of the night. Stayed out of trouble. But it looks like Tommy's pretty messed up. He took a hell of a lick to the wall.
So that again is going to shuffle up our leaders with the exception of Austin.
Gilmore survived too. He was out in front of that.
So the way they're going to start back off here, you got Austin Wagner first, Jeff Gilmore second, Richard Holland third, TJ Lee in fourth, Glenn Jameson fifth, Randy Showers sixth, Chuck Sweeting seventh, Roy Hyde eighth, Ricky Fagone 10th, and Tommy Haynes is, Ricky Fagone 9th, Tommy Haynes 10th. And they're back green.
And that's your lead lap cars.
10
Yeah,
cars
Tommy's hurt.
back on
He's
the
dropping
map.
back. Took 100 left, but Chuck's back in it. In 8th. Tommy's wounded pretty bad. He's can't stay with him. Of course, Wagner's making everybody look like they've got damage. Freaking driving away.
Gilmore looks like he's going to possibly be able to give him a run for it. We've got...
This is it.
Oh, this is it. Never mind. This is it.
For all the marbles.
There you go.
Well, they kept the action going for us. Went by pretty quick, Brazy.
They did. We got a vote for 34 for driver of the day again. And we see Austin back up where he started.
Yeah, he had a good recovery. Hey, TJ's on the podium. We told him, didn't we, last night?
Yes, we did.
Austin Wagner, Jeff Gilmore, another first-time podium. TJ Lee. So, got some new faces up here tonight.
There's your winner, Austin Wagner. Led 80 laps tonight.
That must actually be Victory Lane where he's at. I guess I never knew where it was in Bristol.
Well, he seems to know exactly where it is because this is the second time driving up there. Let's see. This
I
up
think
here.
I saw a reserve sign Just pounded into the ground there. Reserved for Austin Wagner.
Go ahead and pull him up. Austin Wagner, do you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, we see you parked back up there where you started tonight, up on that special podium area.
I think they've got reserve for painted on it now, Austin.
Why don't you take us through the race tonight?
So I'd like to start off by saying I know I mentioned last night that the only way to beat Keaton is to wreck him or unplug his computer. I will say that was not on purpose on lap 20. I got a little bit too hot there. We were having a little bit of fun. Thought he was up on the top line. He wasn't. Got into him. Ended his day, and hopefully not his championship run. But public apology to Keaton. Won't do that again. The rest of the race, it was just saving tires, and if anyone came close, that's whenever you'd start turning a little bit harder and start giving it a little bit more. It just worked out. I wish Keaton was up there, and I wish we were battling like that there at the end. It would have been a little bit cooler, but yeah.
You dropped your beer, bro.
So was it more a matter of racing the track versus racing everybody else to keep the back end under you?
Yeah, for sure. Pretty much just holding on the bottom, trying not to get your rear tires too hot or anything, because you never know if it's going to be a 100-lap run or a caution. Caution, like it was towards the end last night.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, it looked like you were doing a real good job holding on the bottom. A lot of the drivers were going in there and running it up the track and then, turning it down for a straight run off. So how were you able to keep it on that bottom all the way through the corner? That seemed like quite a task to do without spinning out.
Yeah, it's pretty tough, especially in the long run, but I don't know, you just kind of got to give it a little bit more. I don't know, you just got to like hang on the throttle a little bit so the tires don't slow down too much. I don't know if that makes any sense, but
Yep.
That's what I was doing. Pretty much that whole run, just really letting off the gas super early into the corner, not letting the car slow down too hard. Otherwise, then it wants to start spinning out.
Yep.
But yeah.
Well, I mean,
Brady, I kind of ambushed you. Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Besides, taking your teammate out in the beginning there, and you dominated quite a few of the laps, and stayed out front, stayed clear. A lot of wrecks. I don't even know, besides the damage that you probably got in that incident, I don't know if you have any other damage on your vehicle tonight.
No, we kept it clean. We definitely avoided a few pretty close calls there. This entire race is just a battle of really not wrecking and keeping your car clean, keeping your tires cold, and we did that for about the last 130 laps of the race, so it worked out.
Well, is there anybody that you'd like to thank for tonight's P1?
Well, I'd like to thank Keaton. Hopefully we're still on talking terms. Thank you guys for putting on the show. Thanks to everyone in the league for racing clean all night. It was a lot of fun, as always. And shout out to my sponsor, LuckyDogFantasy.com. And that's all I got.
All right. Well, congratulations on the win. Sets you up pretty good for going into Kansas. That ought to be a Sunday drive after tonight, right?
Well, we'll see, because Keaton's going to have a functional car in the next 3 races. So we'll see if we'll see how it goes.
He's going to have a functional car and a Vendetta.
Yes, yeah. If I see him in my mirror, let's just say we might give him that spot. So let's try and keep a 50-foot distance away from him.
Well, congratulations on P1 tonight.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
All right. Next up, see if we can find him.
He's so new, he might not know about all the whole staging and everything.
I don't even see him in the Discord.
Yep. Missed out his chance on an interview.
He could have come up and interviewed with the one and only Nation.
Right?
That's probably why he ran away.
It's going to be
I'd run away too.
He's going to be telling his grandkids about how he could have been in the booth with Nation 01.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Biggest regret of his life.
Yeah, that's why he's telling his grandkids, don't do this.
All right. Well, it looks like we have a tie for driver of the day between the 34, the 66, and the 14.
So we'll go ahead and get the
Y'all got some interviews to do.
got TJ up here. TJ, you got a copy?
Oh, yeah, that was quick. Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, we didn't have a second place interview, so
That's what she said.
My
Well,
first
TJ.
official podium.
You're
Yeah, didn't we tell you
finally on the
last night?
podium.
Didn't we tell you last night? See you on the podium?
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I feel like I won. Honestly, just over the last 3 seasons, this has been my goal, and finally got it. So
And TJ Lee Gremlins tried to do you in tonight, but he didn't have none of it. He still managed to bring it home in third, survive the carnage.
oh my god, I had 3 or 4 decisions I had to make. On one of them, I was wrong. I had to slam on the brakes and ran into Ivan a little bit there. I lost 3 or 4 spots from it, but it actually helped me out in the long run. So I was able to get tires, and I had a little bit of better tire for that last run there. So I was able to hold off Richard there for third.
Well, it was a good recovery. I didn't realize that you were sponsoring tonight's race too, so good showing. It has to feel good to sponsor the race and be able to get up here on the podium and talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like I said, this is my favorite track in real life, and not necessarily my favorite to race, but I think I'm gonna have to say it's my favorite to race now too. Um, yeah, it was a good race. Yeah, it was a lot of cautions and stuff like that, just trying to avoid everything and just be there at the end. That was kind of my strategy. I wasn't racing that hard throughout the race. I was kind of just going with the flow and see what happened at the end there and just give it a go.
It seemed like if you pushed it, that's when you went around. So maybe just taking it easy and keeping the tires under you was probably the best strategy to go.
Yeah, definitely. Every time I push it during practice, it was easy to get that the rear end to come around on you in the entry. And if you're too quick on it on the exit too, it was loose all around. So definitely taking it easy, I think, helped me out, keep it clean, and get me up there for sure.
Nation, you got any questions?
Why is the sky blue? Oh, you mean about the race?
Do you have any questions for TJ?
Yeah, I'll just Google that other shit later. What's up, TJ?
How's it going, Nation? Good to see you guys up here broadcasting.
You're lying, but okay. No, I don't have
I always
any questions.
enjoy watching it back. You guys tell some good stories, and it's fun to watch the race and kind of listen to you guys talk. You guys do a good job. So
We didn't get to tell many stories tonight because we were busy watching cautions, but
yeah,
And
typically we have a lot of long green runs where you guys can get some good stories in. But
yeah,
pretty sure it's a pretty entertaining race tonight to watch. I can't wait to watch it back for sure.
it was hard to keep up with it all at 15-second laps, and it's hard to find. Everybody's going so slow already. It's hard to figure out who had the problem, especially on the non-cautions.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many times I saw cars sideways, even though I didn't throw a yellow out. Probably 3 or 4 times I was avoiding cars, and I wasn't sure to check up or just keep going because I didn't see the yellow. So I was like, I don't want to, lose a lot of positions driving through these cars. But all in all, it worked out. So
well, and it did work out. I mean, go ahead, Nation.
It's a 3-way tie, so he would be one of the drivers of the day.
A 3-way tie.
It's what somebody
With
said.
Vern and Seth, yeah.
I only see
So there
one
you
vote
go.
for
You got
Vern.
3.
I'll bring somebody else up
didn't-
here. We
I
only
didn't
got 2
count 'em.
interviews so far, so I got at
Yeah,
least
see, earn that paycheck, Tyrese.
But yeah, I just want to send one shout out again for autism awareness. I appreciate you guys, doing this for the league, and it's an awesome league, and I'm glad to use this platform to get the autism awareness out there. I'm sure everybody's been, kind of touched by autism in one way or sense with family members or friends, or it's a common thing, and getting awareness very early in life is very important. So I want to make sure people are aware of that.
Happy to give you the platform. Glad we can help you get the message out.
Good deal. Where are we at next week?
Kansas.
Next week is Kansas.
That's a fun track. I like that track.
Oh,
Looking forward to it.
No, you're going to call out your own brother that way,
Ban
huh?
Ban him.
Kick him.
Get out the
This-
ban hammer.
Isn't that
Well,
your catchphrase, Nation?
Should
Kick
we,
'em.
That's right. Just kick him. I ain't the one that said it. Noah said it.
all right, so we'll go like this. Is that Steele? You got a copy?
Yeah, I'm over here.
Well, you and TJ tied for driver of the day tonight.
Hell yeah.
So
Since he was on the podium for third, you know,
Here's the
that
title.
leaves you for the.
No, I
feel
definitely
like
appreciate it.
I feel like I cost Seth a little bit of time there during the race. I had super long run on my tires, and he came up on me. He was a lap down, and I was all I could do to hold on to it. And I think I caught you up a little bit there a couple times during the race. I'm not sure if you noticed that or not, but that's all I could do to hold on to it there. Luckily, a caution came out, so I can put some fresh rubber on. But
No, yeah, absolutely. Thanks for that caution. Or thank God for that caution. But honestly, I was probably sitting on older tires. I just so happened to smoke the barrels enough that it, I think, helped rather than hindered the truck being loose.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever felt that way, but whatever got you around the track. Did you end up 14th or so, a lap down? So you got involved in some trouble though, right?
Yeah, it was mainly just it was missing the box on entrance to pit road and just trying to avoid accidents. Kind of pulling me towards the rear. Honestly, I'm just ecstatic that I managed to finish something shorter than a super speedway this year. So just huge thanks to all that. So
Yeah, that little orange square way out there comes up fast.
absolutely.
well, TJ, I forgot to ask you in your third place interview, but is there anybody you want to thank for your third place tonight?
as always, I always got to thank the broadcasters in the league, WFOs. I look forward to coming here every week. This is something on my schedule that I cannot miss. I make sure of it. So, and RGC, Realistic Gaming Crew. I'm not sure if anybody knows what it actually means, but RGC, Realistic Gaming Crew. We're all about gaming
I
on
did
realistic
not know
platforms
that.
and stuff. We play all games, farming, sim, iRacing. We do all that at RGC. So that's it, really.
He doesn't like it when I get on his farming map.
No,
Say what?
I do
It's-
like it
it's-
because I learned. So I learned from you.
It's a whole nother thing. Well, TJ and Seth, you guys both got driver of the day. Let's see, Seth, you got Oliver and Mike voted for you. TJ, you have B. Trahan and Mike McCulley voted for you. So
Oh, Brian made it. I hope you're still watching. Brian's my cousin. Good
oh,
to see him
nice,
down there.
nice. So you got some followers out there that are coming in and checking in for you guys, and Ivan coming in and giving another vote for you there, TJ. So congratulations to both of you guys for getting driver of the day tonight, and congratulations on P3 for you, TJ. Been a long time coming, and
sure
glad
has.
to finally have you up here in the booth on the podium.
Yep, hopefully better things to come. Hope to see you in the winner's circle sooner than later.
Yeah, look forward to it.
You too, Seth. You've had some trouble out there on the tracks. Hopefully we see you avoid that stuff and get up on the podium yourself.
No, absolutely. I'm definitely hoping to be a lot quicker next week at Kansas.
I see what you did there.
Get the sponsor in.
You go slide it right under the door.
Absolutely.
Hey, I would too, man. No problem.
Oh, anyways, well, congratulations, TJ, and congratulations, Seth, on driver of the day.
Thank you. Have a
And-
good night, boys.
With that, Nation, do you have any final thoughts besides the sky is
Yeah,
blue?
but you don't want to hear them.
Okay.
Did you have any initial thoughts?
No, not really.
Right
Bert,
on.
do you have any final thoughts?
I don't. Other than fun broadcasting with you. If you weren't up here, Brazy, I'd probably would have toughed out Bristol instead.
Well, I appreciate
So
that.
appreciate you running all this stuff, running the cameras and everything, and trying to do relevant comments is all pretty rough. And now you're even doing some admin, so you got a lot on your plate. Appreciate you up here.
I'm trying. I haven't been able. I wasn't able to do any admin tonight because there was just too much going on. But hopefully, I can get stuff situated where I can start doing that a little bit more too. So, but I thank you
Well, if
guys
you
for
wanna-
being up here with me too, because
If you want to kick people, you let me know. I'll do it for you.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
Nathan.
give
the
Nation admin rights. Yeah, that will work out well.
We'll
Uh,
see how it could fail.
Give Subway Jared key to the orphanage. Yeah, that'll work well.
So,
I don't even know what that means.
on behalf of Amy
Subway's
Contracting and WFO Racing League and RGC Motorsports for Autism Awareness, I want to thank all the viewers for being here, for viewing tonight's race. We'll see you next week in Kansas. Back here on Tuesday night. Mark it on your calendars. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification so you'll see us next week. We'll see you here. And if we don't, have a great week.
Wait. How do you spell RGC? What? I was trying to write it down on the calendar.
Have a great night, everybody. We will see you next week. Later on.
See ya.